just want to show you my locks, fresh out the shower. I always throw them up in a bun because the mist that comes from the shower is perfect moisture for your locks. Like, that's all you need on most days. But I do additional moisturizing, and I'm gonna tell you why in a little bit. Just want to show you that I am like an edge girl. So I love my edges laid when I do my hair. But every night and every morning I wash my edges. So at nighttime, when I wash my face, I wash my edges. And then I do it again in the morning because I'm looking to prevent any buildup that could come from the products I put in there. And depending on the day, it might be up to 3 products. So that's what I do. I wash my hair out. I wash my edges out like thoroughly. I usually go back a little bit too, like maybe like up to here. What's up, y'all? So I'm just showing you these fresh after shower edges because I like to lay my edges. So on a good day, I'll use 3 products to keep those edges in place. But I always make sure that I wash it out. So at night, they get washed. And in the morning, again, when I shower, they get washed. So I just want to show you that, like, if you like to lay your edges, lay your edges. Can't nobody tell you what to do with your edges. I lay them. And I want to, and I've been doing it for like the years that I've been locked, which is like a long time. So lay your edges, but make sure you're washing your edges because you don't want any type of product buildup. And over here, even by my undercut, sometimes I'll brush that down. And I'll use like whatever's left on the brush, but I want to get that out too. I don't want anything sitting on my hair that's going to give me those little icky white spots that we see a lot of people having. So lay your edges, but wash your edges. Be back in a minute. Listen, I'm not back about my hair yet, but I wanted to tell y'all, like, this stuff here is the absolute truth. Like, if you can see, I've got super smooth skin. Now you look right here, I'm gonna tell you what, it's that time of the month, but I just threw some on there, so it's gonna be going away, and I'm gonna show you. And I just threw some of this on, but it's the truth. Like, I never not have this stuff in stock. Like, it's one of my absolute facial faves, like Paula's Choice Exfoliate. Get you some Paula's Choice Exfoliate. It's right on Amazon, and it's not the cheapest stuff. This little bottle, I think, is like maybe like $15. I don't remember. It's about $15, but the big bottle is like $38, but it's both of them are worth it. Like, just get it because I'm gonna get the big bottle after this. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna show you what I do when I come out of the shower with my hair. So it just got that good mist from the shower. I'm not really needing to do anything else to it, but I do like to go in with my Locked Up with Nikki Hydrating Mist with green tea and aloe because the things that's in here, the formulation is made to protect you from like environmental hazards. So some of it's antibacterial. They saying COVID's coming back. It's protecting you from germs. It's protecting you from the UV rays. It's protecting you from the bad things in the car exhaust. Like, just everyday things that we might encounter. This stuff is helping to combat that. So although my hair was misted in the shower, I'm gonna mist it again. Like, not too much, but just enough to make sure that my hair is protected. And I don't do this every single day. I do this like maybe every other day. Yeah, and I don't like to manipulate my hair when it's dry at all either. So I always make sure out the shower, depending on how long it takes me to get dressed, because you know, sometimes it takes us a little bit longer to get dressed. But depending on how long it takes me to get dressed, I'll add more or less of this because I like to not manipulate my hair when it's completely dry. Could cause breakage, all of that stuff. I make sure I get the ends because the ends need love too. In fact, the ends need more love. Like, your scalp, the vitamins and the foods that you eat and all that stuff is coming through our skin. So your scalp needs protection, especially if you have anything going on with it, but your ends of your hair is like the oldest part of your lock, and that's where you'll start to see shedding and breakage, more likely if you're not taking care of it. So yep. That's it. So I get that all over my hair. Then I like to do a little bit of the stimulating growth oil with avocado and jojoba. And it's, I wash my hair basically every 1 to 2 weeks. 2 weeks is like my max, but I wash it about every week. And I did wash this last week. So I use the avocado and jojoba twice a week. Yeah, because there's oils in my spray. So I don't need to oil my hair all the time. Like oils are coming out in that actual spray as well. But I like to use this, especially when I have a long, crazy day, just to make sure I'm protected. Like I don't know who I'm gonna be around. I don't know what might happen. I don't know what germs people have. So again, this is all antibacterial. It helps protect your scalp. It's perfect. Like I put lotion on my arms every day. So I do tend to put oil on my hair a little more often than I've heard people recommend. But I'm gonna go with what works for me, because after 26 years, like I'm not going bald, so this works. And it's not too much, it's just a little bit. It's like a little drip. And then I run my fingers, like I make sure my fingers are touching my scalp. And then, you know, you get some like in between. And that's what I run down through my locks. It's so little, like very, very little. And I make sure I hit up where those edges were, because I wash them so much that I gotta make sure I'm putting all the stuff back in them. Because like I said, I'm gonna lay my edges. I did have like shedding when I had my son around my edges. And world, it's coming back, but it's taking its time. You know, I had some issue with traction alopecia when I was in the 10th grade. My sister took me to Harlem. I had the Africans to braid my hair. Them folks braided the little, listen, they almost braided my eyelashes. They grabbed every single bit of hair, and that like hurt my edges for a long time. So they started to come back. Boom, I had my son. But I'm good with him. Like, maybe I'm just not supposed to have no real crazy thick edges. As long as my clients do, I'm happy though. So I'll survive. I love it. And I'm gonna lay my edges kind of girl, so it's perfect. Just enough for me to make them lay down and be cute. But I think I'm going with a side pony today. Love me a good side pony. So that's what we're rolling with. That's it. Side pony up. Told y'all I'm an edge kind of girl. So I'm gonna do something with these edges. And you're gonna see, right? Boom. I go in with the Locked Up with Nikki Locked Away pudding. I use it to retwist and to braid my clients, but it's less of like a gel and more of like a thicker, nourishing, holding oil. But that would be a lot to put on the label. Right, so can't put like it's a thicker, nourishing, holding oil on the label, so I call it pudding, like, because I want to. But every single thing in there is beneficial. Like, you see this? There's nothing crazy in there. That last word, that's it. That's all that's in there. Nothing else, but every single thing is beneficial. I'm talking about even down to the parfum, because the smell, baby, the smell is amazing. Like, everybody smells it and they're like, oh my goodness, like, this smells really, really good. And it's like fruity, but it's not, it doesn't linger. It reminds me of like a tropical pineapple smell or something like that. But not like really pineapple-y. It's just a good smell. But it doesn't linger at all. So you smell it putting it on, but it's not like you walking around smelling pineapples and stuff all day. So I go in first with this, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I do, because I'm not doing my 3-step edges today because it's not that serious today, but I'm gonna tell you what I do, right? So I get out the little bit of edge that I want to use. And I pull up the edge that I don't want to use. Now, edges are a preference. I know, because there's gonna people be like, oh my gosh, she like her edges on her locks and her edges is this. Don't care. I promise you, I don't care. This is for people that want to do their edges with their locks. If you want to do it, then do it. But I'm gonna show you. So let me say this first, right? I'm trying to grow out my undercut. As you can see, it came up like super high, like boom, this was my undercut. But so I'm trying to bring it down. So I do use the little brush because I'm trying to train this hair to grow up. But yeah. So that's it, right? So that locked up with Nikki is the first step. I might do all 3 steps just to show y'all. Right? Boom, edges done. Then, on top of that, I use a little Gorilla Snot. This is because I want to, not because I have to. Like, this locked up with Nikki holds pretty well. As long as you're not sweating and crazy, like running around, then it'll hold your hair. But if there's a little bit of humidity, it might be nobody. You about to be active, getting active. I throw that on top as well.
Mama, you have to go to work.
Yes, buddy.
Can you give me a surprise when you come back?
Another one? I brought you a card today already. Yesterday. Your birthday's coming soon.
Can you let me a surprise when my birthday comes back?
Okay, y'all. So, as you can see, so I do my edges, and then I use whatever is left on the brush just to hit up the kitchen because I'm not really trying to lay my back edges. I'm just trying to smooth out the kitchen because, you know, sometimes it'll be a couple peas on the stove in the kitchen and I'll pass. Now there are days when I don't do any of this. I'm just going out and my locks are in their wild state. This is just at certain times. So those of you who choose to never do it, that is wonderful. Write it down, tell a friend, but for me, I like it. And so that's what I do. And I like them because they always are something different. Like they never come out the same. But I'm gonna show you the last step. Like the key to like, don't move till I tell you edges. Now don't go all aghast, everybody all up in arms. I already know. I think I'm trying to do it like, I like a wispy edge, like, kind of naturally got wet out the shower. Nothing crazy, like, you know. All right, so this is what I do. What they gotta be. Super sparingly. Like, don't go acting like y'all trying to lay your locks, okay? Let me show you. Right, see that? Like a drop. And that drop is gonna hold all of this down for the day. And I'm gonna show you, boom, because you gotta lock it in. Now, I go with like the medium setting. This is my house dryer. I don't even know what kind it is. Anyway, I go with the medium setting and then I use the cool air. So that's it. Like, I'm good. I'm probably gonna throw on a little bit of foundation, but my skin is looking great. So I don't know. That's the best part of us girls over 40. Like, it doesn't matter. If I don't put on foundation, it's not going to change any part of me. If I do put on foundation, it's not going to change any part of me. When I put on makeup, it's 100% for Nikki. But yeah, that's it. And then, you know, you always can, if you want to, Throw a little sheen. A little sheen on the pony. Nothing wrong with the little smell goods, extra smell goods. Gotta straighten up, because let me tell you something. An almost 4-year-old boy is in everything. Like legit in everything. My daughter usually does my lashes. But she wants her hair done, so I like to barter. Like, okay, what you need from me? What can you do? My daughter does my nails and my lashes. I usually do her hair and then like cut her undercut. So it's like a reciprocal relationship. Okay, the last thing. Oh my goodness. Like, never leave home without it. Do y'all see this? Baby, that NYX butter gloss? I'm telling you, like the way it melts into my lips fairly dry. Now watch this. Like this stuff, it's like thick but it's thin. It just melts into my lips and I love it. It's not too much and it's not too little. Like you could always add a layer or two, but it works. I love it. See? It does wonders. That's it. All right, so I think I'm ready to go. Forehead's a little shiny. I don't know how much of this you'll be able to see. Like, I'm not adding anything to this brush. I'm pretty much using what was on there from yesterday. Cause I'm not trying to do makeup. I'm just trying to look like fresh, you know? So, that's it. She's ready. Edges are in place. They are not moving. It don't move, y'all. It don't move. No, but that's it. You got any questions, comments? Let me know below. Like, subscribe. All right? It's Locked Up with Nikki. See y'all later.